This is James Holder for IFL TV in association with Matkins Gym Marbella. I'm at the Napoleon Casino today in Sheffield ahead of that Adam Etches versus Samir Barboza Santos. Also co-feature on the bill, Kid Galahad versus Dilson Dos Santos. With me, I'm joined by Adam Etches and Richard Poxon. How are we doing?
James, I'm alright, pal, how are you?
I'm alright. That's like one of the longest intros in history.
No, you did well then. Say you only did like 15 takes of that were good. How much are they them tapes that you have on that camera?
You don't worry about that.
Go on then. Now you're a bit big time, you can afford more anyway, go on.
It's good to have you promoted anyway, instead of Coogan. Yeah. We like you better.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's not much of a choice out though, is it? It's like saying who do you prefer, Hitler or Stalin? It's a toss up, innit?
Too funny. Can you tell me a little bit about how you're feeling? Just having a good look at your opponent?
No, I feel brilliant. You know, I've done all hard work, I've trained hard, I've dieted properly. I've just got to get in on Saturday tomorrow night and show everyone what I can do.
Samir Barboza Santos, very experienced opponent. Looks like a bit of a banger as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks game. He's banged a few out, so and I've seen him fight before. He likes to get stuck in and have a fight, so it gels to be a really good fight.
Richard, if I can just bring you in, would this be the right fight at the right time for Adam?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, every fight's got to be the right fight at the right time, because they're not footballers, James. They can't put it right week after, can they? They've got to do everything right every time. But I've got every confidence in Adam. Boringly, I keep telling people he's the best kept secret. For me, he's the most at the moment. He's one of the most exciting prospects in Europe. Nobody fights like him. Nobody can punch like him. And he's just getting bigger and better and better. And I think this fight, with the platform of it being on Channel 5, will really launch him, let people have a proper look at what he's all about. Barboza will come to have a fight, can punch, but while he's opening up to punch, nobody punches harder than Adam.
Channel 5 and Mick Hennessy thing got great figures of interest on TV, massive boxing figures, drawing in a great response. So it's a fantastic platform to showcase what Adam can do, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just we just pick and choose where we're going to go and decide what we're going to do with each fight. And on this fight, it's in Sheffield. Adam and Scott have, they've just about sold it out. So it's going to be it's going to be a crackers atmosphere in there tomorrow night. It'll be a really good fight, so I'm just really looking forward to it, and hopefully then people will start to see that Adam is the what we talk about him being.
16 fights, 13 KOs. Does that put pressure on you to keep that record going?
No, I don't put any pressure on myself, but I'll say it openly and I'll say it again. Every time I get in, that's what I want to do. I want to knock my opponent out. I don't want to go the distance, but it's not a pressure, it's just something what I want to do each time I fight, and hopefully I can keep this good run going.
Billy Joe Saunders and Chris Eubanks been made, Chris Eubank Jr. How confident would you be of putting Adam in the mix with these type of guys?
Well, I don't think, I've said it quite a few times, there's 4 or 5 kids who I think are all of a similar level, who could all fight each other and beat each other, and I put Adam right in the middle of that. But there's been that many fights, James, lately, and you'll have seen it as much as anyone. Fights going to purse bid, somebody winning purse bid, and then it not happening anyway. I mean, it happened recently, didn't it, with that Jazzy Dickens, Gavin McDonnell, and people are getting their careers held up waiting for purse bids and waiting for this. We're just going to do what we did from the day Adam turned pro and just keep doing his own thing and pushing forward. And I think if you look, as long as Adam Touch with the Wood does the business tomorrow night, he'll expect to be in the top 10 at IBF, and once you're in that top 10, absolutely anything can happen. Whether it's a final eliminator, a shot against the champion, you're up there then. And so we've just done his own thing, and don't really. Listen, everyone's talking about that fight, so it's great, but we'll just do what we've always done and just keep doing what suits us and to get us where we want to go. And we sometimes laugh about it, me and Adam, when I first met him, and he kept tormenting me, ringing me all the time. What do you mean? I just crashed my bike and got broken ribs, but he was tormenting me every day, and I went, Adam, I'm on crutches, I can't come and see you, I'll see you soon. Never left me alone. But even then, that day, and listen, I'd seen 1 or 2 of his amateur fights, and a couple of people told me about him, but that first day I could just tell how we were talking and how we were speaking. There was just something about him. And together straight away from day one really, we'd got that rapport, and I just thought together we're going to be able to go all the way here with this kid. As long as he lives right and does everything right and I do my part of it, he's going to go all the way. And really now, just like not even 3 years later, is fighting to win top 10 in world. So we'll just keep suiting us. We like to suit ourselves, as James, don't we, Bomber? We just suit ourselves, as mate.
Basically, I'm his bitch. I just do as I'm told.
I don't like that analogy one bit. I don't like that. But no, we do. You know, some people, James, they don't like it. I do. I only have to do what is right for Adam Etches, and that is my responsibility to do what is, whether it's him or Scott, sorry. My responsibility as their manager is to make sure I do the absolute best for them, and by doing that, that's why we are where we are now, and we'll keep doing that. But you know, I believe, a lot of people don't think it will, I believe it probably will happen Saunders Eubank, but saying how they wait, and you know, Saunders don't fight, he's waiting for that fight, then says something does happen and they don't box, it's another 3 months gone, isn't it? You know what I mean? And there's that many of those fights happening at the moment, James, where people are waiting and training and then they're not happening, or it's not coming off. We're not going to hang around because Adam's too good and too exciting to be sat on sidelines, and you know, we've had a couple of sits on sidelines due to injuries because we're already punching and things like that. We're going to keep moving.
All right, well listen, I look forward to seeing Adam in action come Saturday night. It'd be great to see him.
Don't blink.
Great to see him playing this IBF title.
Yeah.
IBF junior title, international,
yeah.
IBF international title. And I wish him the best of luck with what he's doing.
Thanks, James. James, do you know for tomorrow night, will you be, just out of interest, will you be taking that tash off for tomorrow night, or are you leaving it on?
Keeping it.
I thought you'd been reading newspapers and it were like mug off print.
I'm going to apologise on my little team's behalf for every time you all coughing into us. We always try and kill you because we don't want you to stop. We like your interviews.
You're a top man. Listen, I like you. Poxon's growing on me. I'm not going to lie. It's a shame it weren't a mouth injury rather than a hip injury, but I'll take that. I'll take that.
We'll keep going, mate. That's it. And as long as you keep following us, and listen, follow us on Journey, and we'll have lots of fun and he'll achieve everything.
Cheers, James.
Thanks for your time, lads.
We out. Peace out. Peace out. Ball.